simply cannot force things to happen. Like, this is what happened in the manifestation. You do all these techniques, strategies, methods, and then finally you come to a conclusion and you realize that the things are not happening. You do the techniques, you come out of the techniques, and you start looking at the 3D, nothing is changing. You're looking for the validation from the 3D, and you don't even understand that the 3D cannot give you what you want. Of course, when you change, the 3D has to change. It has to change because it's a mirroring you. But if you are in the bad energy, the 3D cannot change, especially when you do the techniques and you feel better and you feel good, and then you try to go and see whether 3D change or not. You check on the 3D, you're actually going backwards. You are going to the version of you who doesn't have what they want, and that's why they are looking for the validation in the 3D. That's why they are checking whether it's changed or not, because they believe or see that it's not happening, or they are not getting what they want, or it's not changing. So when they see the 3D is not changing, they try to make it happen. They try to force the things. They try to force the universe, try to convince the people, beg for the things, beg for money, beg for relationship, because they think that what if this is gone, they're not going to get what they want. What if it's not happening? What if the opposite things are happening? That's a sign that they are not getting what they want. But in actuality, whatever is happening in the 3D, even if it is not what you want, even if you don't like it, even if the opposite things is happening, in actuality is actually helping you in getting what you want. Everything is helping for you. It's not against you. A lot of the people see that, oh, opposite is happening, that means it's against me. No, it's not against you. It's actually hoping to get, it's actually happening to help you in getting what you want, because it has to happen. So don't look at the 3D and validate, oh, it's not happening, I'm not getting what I want. No, that's not the case. It's happening because it has to give you what you want, because it has to happen in your favor. And even if you try to check on 3D, it's still okay. You didn't screw up. It's still okay. It's totally normal. But understand that 3D cannot give you what you want. You can only give yourself what you want. And when you truly give yourself what you want, you embody that personality, who you want to be, then the 3D has to change. So you're not forcing things to happen or forcing things to change in the 3D, or forcing people, begging, convincing, doing all those stuffs and hard work and struggling and trying so hard to make things happen in the 3D. That's actually going backwards. That's actually going to backwards, and that's going to backfire. In fact, that's going to make you feel more miserable, more sad. That's going to position you in a weak energy, in the lower energy, in the low state of being, and that's, you're gonna feel like, I'm trying so hard but nothing is happening. Why it's not changing? I'm trying to make it happen. I'm convincing people, convincing my partner, doing all those things, but nothing is happening. It's because you cannot force the things in the 3D. The 3D is not meant to give you what you want. The only thing can help you get what you want is your internal thing. And when you truly give yourself internally, you totally embody and understand that you can be, do, have anything. Understand that I am the creator. So I can be in relationship. I can be in love. I can be in marriage. I can be in abundance. I can be in satisfaction, fulfillment, happiness, peace, joy. I can be in those feelings right now without having to validate externally, without having the physical evidence. And then you don't force the things. You just like, you know what, I'm sick and I'm done with the 3D. I'm too done with it, and I cannot force the things because I try to do it, it's not happening. In fact, I'm feeling so bad, I'm losing my energy, I feel so miserable, I feel so frustrated, so angry, I'm trying so hard but nothing is happening. That's the time you simply give up on the 3D and you go within yourself and you're like, you know what, I give myself right now. I am that person right now who I want to become, who's gonna have all those things that I want. I am that person right now. I already have it. And then you don't look for the proof in the 3D. And whenever you try to check it onto the 3D, or whenever you try to force the things in the 3D, you remind yourself again that, you know what, it's already done. I already have it. I don't need to try to force things make it happen in the 3D, because it's gonna happen. It's a reflection of me, so it's definitely gonna happen sooner or later in the 3D. And I don't care how long it's gonna take, because it's going to change in my favor anyway. And then you don't force the things, you don't try to make it happen, you don't check the 3D, and you just state that you be in that state of vibration, a frequency where there is a knowing, that there is a deeper knowing. You know it that it's going to happen. You know it that it has to happen. You know it that it couldn't be otherwise. And that's where the things change. The another thing I want to tell you is that people actually talk to the people in the 3D and try to convince them, try to make their mind change. And in that effort, they lose their energy, they lose their own alignment, and then they go out of the alignment. So don't try to go out and convince the people, oh, believe in me, trust me. No, you don't need to. You don't need those people to trust you. You don't need anybody to trust you. You are the only one that needs to be convinced that it's possible for you, it's done for you, it's going to happen. You are the only one has to happen. So don't try to go out and try to tell people, oh, believe in me, this is the truth, this is going to happen. No. They don't need this information. They're going to see when the things change. Simple. So they don't need this extra information. Keep this information with yourself. And whenever you feel like you got to go outside and check on, you remind yourself. Whenever you feel like doubting, waiting, you remind yourself. And you pull yourself back in the center. Because you need this energy more than anybody else. Nobody needs this information that it's going to happen or it's meant to happen or whatever. No. Keep it with you. And remind yourself. Let me know if this piece of content resonates with you. Give it thumbs up. Consider subscribing. Thank you so much for tuning in this video. I have two courses, Feminine Energy, Masculine Energy course. One course, the second is about manifesting, attracting relationship that you deserve and desire. The links are in description. Check it out. Thank you so much. See you the next time. Bye-bye.